Look how pretty these morning glories are in the morning. Aren't they gorgeous? I love the purple. So pretty. I love it. This was a great idea. I do not regret planting the morning glories here. They didn't quite fill in the middle section, but there's some on both ends. But I love the purple. It's so pretty. Look guys, I do have a pumpkin growing. Isn't that awesome? May end up with a pumpkin this year. It's looking very promising. My pumpkin plants looking good. I might end up with a pumpkin. We'll see how it goes. Lots of pretty flowers on them. So it's looking very promising. Alright, so I pulled my kidney beans out of this section and broke up the soil somewhat, added some amendments to it and some fresh potting soil, and transplanted my elderberry cutting from the kitchen window to in here. So this is where one of them is going to go, and I'm going to find somewhere else to put the other one, but it has a pretty broad, I mean this thing is huge. So hopefully this will be big enough. We'll see, but this is where I have available to plant it. Alright, so in this section I have some flowers, some pink flora clocks, and out of the tire also is growing a cantaloupe plant. So I don't know if I'll end up with any cantaloupe, but there is some cantaloupe growing there, so we'll see what happens. Okay, in this section I have 3 amaranth growing. That's this plant right here, and they do take really well to the, they're very heat tolerant. My oregano is spreading. I have some catnip in here as well. There's a couple of carrots down there at the end. And then I planted some marigolds and some other flowers. I'm trying to remember exactly which other flowers I planted here, but I did plant some new things to freshen this up for a little fall growing, a little fall color in the yard. Okay, I had lettuce and calendula in this planter earlier in the year. I planted some marigolds. This is also catnip. There's a lettuce that I forgot to pull. I think that kind of looks like it is calendula. And then some flowers down here just to kind of freshen up this section. These 2 planters back by the back door, I wanted just to look nice while I'm kind of preparing the yard for amending the soil of the year. So there's my big arch full of morning glories. Surprised that thing is still standing because that put some serious weight on it. The sorghum is looking good. The ground cherries are looking good. You can see I got myself a nice little butterfly going on there. Isn't she beautiful? So I've just been eating the ground cherries consistently as they turn the right color. And then if I pick one that's green, I'll bite it in half and throw the seed back into this section to reseed it for next year. Anyway, seems to work, so I keep doing it. So there you go. Ground cherries are successful this year. They seem to be successful every year since I started, and they will keep coming back. So that's awesome. All right, this is my bell pepper. Just got through pulling about 5 bell pepper off of this yesterday. That one didn't seem to be ready, so I left it. But I would say that my bell peppers have been successful this year. I've harvested quite a bunch. I've been just cutting them up and putting them in the freezer or using them that night, depending on if I'm making a dish that calls for bell pepper or not. So, yeah. I would say my early Cow Wonder bell peppers did well this year. This is the biggest section of my pink 4 o'clock flowers. I've been harvesting seeds like every day. You see there where it shows the black, like right there, you see? Those are all seeds that you can visibly see. They're so easy to harvest. And so, if you're in need of some pink 4 o'clock flowers, send me an email to gailsouthernliving22@yahoo.com and I will mail you some 4 o'clock seeds within the United States, because these are way too bulky to try to get over to Canada, because I have to write on them, do not crush, non-machinable, hand cancel, and that's a good indication to Canada that there's seeds in there. So yeah, USA only. You may email me to request some pink 4 o'clock seeds, since I am pink 4 o'clock seeds rich in seeds. I thought my tromboncino squash was done for the year, but there's another one forming right there. Look at there. Okay, there's actually a second tromboncino squash right here. You see it? Boom. There's another one forming. I thought I was done for the year, but I have 2 more tromboncino squash forming. So that's awesome. This is my Morning Glory and loofah. So I got 2 archways that were metal this year, and 1 out of 2 of them fell over because of the weight of the marigolds. This one also had loofah on it as well. So I had to be more careful about how much I plant on these archways, or get them bolted in a little better. But I don't know if I'll end up with loofah out of this mess right here, because it's laying on the ground. But you can see there's the loofah flower. So I don't know. Maybe I'll end up with loofah. I didn't expect my first loofah to be like falling on the ground, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, here is my Roma paste tomatoes for the Survival Seeds collaboration. It goes all the way down there to the end. Look, it's Miley. Hi, Miley. Alright, so you can see there's some Roma tomatoes right there forming. So let's see how many Roma tomatoes I get for this year. But I do officially have some forming finally. So yay! Please like this video, share it on your community post, and leave me a comment so I'll know you were here. I appreciate all of you guys watching. Have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys.